Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody here to X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen. AJ Good here with Kate Schultz, as you can tell. Kate Schultz and Michael Marks, as you can tell. Trying to get the audio board was all jacked up. It looks like it's working.
I guess so.
We're all a work in progress.
Can y'all hear me?
I think
folks at home.
Yeah, I think we can. As you can tell, we got all this going on. We're basically a work in progress. I hope this doesn't turn off the lights when I'm about to do. But we got screwdrivers here. We've got guys working. We got a building.
Yeah, we got a building going up outside.
Yep. So we've got stuff worked on over here. We got stuff working on right here.
This looks a little more put together than it did Wednesday when we were in here.
Yeah, and this is a little deceiving. This is actually a Diet Mountain Dew bottle. It is not black.
It's green.
It looks like poison. It's actually green, but something's going on that makes us like what? Didn't there used to be like a dark Mountain Dew color?
There was a purple. Yeah, I can't remember what the name was, but
you have your blast or whatever.
Yeah,
don't you?
but Baja Blast.
You
but
have
that's
your Baja.
like
That's more of a That's.
But no, it was like Mountain Dew Black or something. Mm-hmm. That's not this. I didn't. I'll tell you guys a story whenever we figure out what
Purple Thunder.
Thunder.
That's it. I think that's the new one.
They had some last summer. It was like Independence Day themed. It was like raspberry Mountain Dew. It's freaking amazing.
I have to look into that.
Great. So, quick story. When I was a reporter, we we went down to Logan County, West Virginia. Our good buddy Joe Wilson, who's used to be the head boys coach over here in Lawrence County, he's got family in Logan County, and I was in the town of Man, M-A-N, West Virginia. You have to pass Van, West Virginia to get there too, where Marshall's head football coach is from. But anyways, side story. So we go down there. They have this old hospital. Like that was just like 5 years previously it shut down. Like it's one story. It's not like it's, I hate to use this comparison, but it's very Lawrenceburg's hospital, like one floor. It looked like that, but not as nice, obviously. So we go in there. The place had been abandoned for 5 years. They sold it, but it was still like people that they gave us a tour. So we go in there, me and a good buddy of mine, I was the photographer, he was the reporter, and we're checking this out. And they had still their, it's basically a concession stand. Like it wasn't even a kitchen, it just sold snacks and drinks, and they still had everything in it. And he dared me to eat a 5+ year-old bag of barbecue potato chips. Now they're from, it's a very kind of Northeast company. It's called Snyder of Berlin.
Are they stale?
It was something. I don't know how to describe it. So I drank a Pepsi that was 5 years old, along with a bag of chips that was 5 years old. And hopefully my news director of the time is probably going to watch this and go, "You morons! Every time I put you two together, something bad happened." But it was quite the experience.
So did you put them in just try to chug it down,
like
or did you actually chew a little bit?
I ate one for a little bit, and I'm like, something's a little off, like that, because like they're barbecue chips, but like their barbecue spice is like really spicy. So like, I don't know, I guess it just sat in the bag forever. And I mean, that first, normally they come out a little reddish orange. This one was like nuclear orange. And I bit into it, I'm like, whoo boy, like super spicy. And again, but they were in the bag, they weren't unsealed, but it came out a little stale, still kind of crunchy, which I'm like, it's A, impressed, B, a little
scared of why wine still had a crunch.
This way, the Pepsi was definitely flat. But man, I burped a lot on the way back, and we had a good hour 15 drive back from Man, West Virginia to Charleston, West Virginia, and I burped a lot. Needless to say, Steve Barecki, my boy, rolled down the windows for most of that trip, because I'm not going to go into any more detail of what happened to me on the way back from that trip. So I can't repeat what my news director Matt Snyder would have called us. Let's just say there's a very famous TV show that just released their fifth and final movie that he would have said he would have called us on the way back. So
that's probably pretty fair. I was never the kid that you could dare to eat something. I wasn't that guy.
I'm releasing the story 21 years later after it happened.
There you go.
Good times. But anyways, let's get into actual sports instead of, what looks like nuclear diet Mountain Dew right here. Jamboree last night, Lawrence County was in action against Lauderdale County guys. And Wildcats ended up winning the varsity portion. They didn't really do it. JV was like 2 sets of 10 plays for each side, and then Lawrence County's offense did a 5, so they got 25 plays versus 20 plays. Varsity won it 14-6. Ventured, it is what it is. Both sides mainly offensively ran about the same 6-7-ish plays. Really didn't show a lot of diversity formation-wise, which it's a jamboree. Has to be expected. We're going to see the same out of Summertown tonight. You're going to see the same out of Loretto tonight. But we'll say this, still a lot of explosiveness for Lawrence County, especially when you get the ball to Zacchaeus Everly in space.
Yep.
As we saw last night, he touched the ball twice and he had over 100 yards receiving. One of them was screenplay, great blocking downfield, one guy to beat. And if Zacchaeus Everly is one guy to beat, he's going to beat him. Turned into a 70-yard touchdown. The other was a pretty good catch that he made on an adjustment. The defense bent, but didn't break. They got 2 turnovers inside the 5-yard line, which was really impressive. It was good to see him kind of buckle up. This my one critique, and it's just again, and it's a jamboree. I'm not going to get really technical with it, but I just want to see a little bit better consistency up front, because there's times the defensive line looked great and the offensive line looked great, and then the next play it would fall apart. Yeah. So you need just some consistency, and I'm guarantee you, I'm not saying anything right now that the coaching staff didn't say to them during the game, after the game, and they won't say to them today when they take a look at the film.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and honestly, it feels good to start getting some high school teams out on the field. Good to start hitting a jersey that's not your own. I know they had a scrimmage at Marshall County, I believe, last week, but good to get on the field, have the cameras out, and have the fans out in full force.
Yeah, good showing as well.
To be at home at that. I mean, you know.
Yeah, field looks incredible.
Yes.
I mean, if you guys would have, I mean, a lot of people did, if you would have seen that field when we were doing baseball games in May, for the, going into the state tournament, or even the way it looked going when we were doing the American Legion state tournament, like, whew,
it's got some work that needs to be done. But
you guys are going to put Band-Aid over a bullet wound on this thing, but they've done a great job. It looks incredible. 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to burp. It's not nuclear, I promise. But it's crap. It's going to look even better when they play Loretto. But a lot of good things. Saw some good individual efforts out there. I do see a lot of promise in this Lawrence County team. Again, it's a jamboree. I'm not going to put too much weight into it. I'm anxious to see how they look next week against Summertown. I'm anxious to see how Summertown Loretto are going to look like. But they almost treat these jamborees almost like NFL teams do that final preseason game. It's like, first one, the first scrimmage, we're gonna show some. The second scrimmage, you're gonna see a whole lot more, because you're gonna get more plays out there. And then the third one, it's like you're gonna see 5 plays, 2 formations if you're lucky.
That's it. Yeah.
Right.
So, not trying to show a whole lot, not trying to get anybody hurt, just trying to play some football the week before the season.
Probably, and Garrick, you could see them rotating a lot of different guys, playing with the varsity guys, and certain guys are like, you're giving them a look against another team's varsity to see how they handled it. Some you probably won't see them throughout the course of the year, so it just we'll see how this works out. Again, if for those who are like, well, this happened and that happened, oh man, they're going to win 3 games this year. Like, dude, come on. Like,
I would say this is a jamboree against a team that you're not going to play this year. You're not trying to show anything. You're just trying to get out there on the field and hit somebody else.
No one has said this to me. I'm not repeating anything, but years past, this is year number 6 for me. There's like, oh man, they ain't going to win a game. Like, how do you know? It's a scrimmage, bro. Like, simmer it. I'm not going all Aaron Rodgers on everybody, but just simmer down a little bit. Let them play a regular season game. Let them get into the region schedule. Let them play against some decent competition, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this Lawrence County team, I don't think anybody saw what happened last year from week 0 or from that game, from their scrimmage against Lauderdale County last year.
Yeah, they struggled at Lauderdale County last year, and then
had an amazing season.
Struggled a bit against Summertown that first half, and came out on fire and picked up some big wins. Again, how many Super Bowl teams have we seen go 1-3 in the preseason?
Several,
a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 of them that never won a preseason
game.
That
didn't win a preseason game. Yeah.
It's preseason. It's that's why they call it preseason and not regular season.
I tell you something too. I like, and this is just on looks too, but we've always went with the white helmets, purple stripe, with the LC on the side. Yeah. Last 2 years, this would be the second year, I think,
with the purple helmets.
Yeah. I really like that look. I like the purple helmets. And
with
I
the
think,
matte finish.
Yes, the matte finish. It really looks good. Yeah. Especially, and they wore their. I'm just pulling up some highlights here while we talk, but they wore their gray uniforms last night, and I really like that.
Yeah,
looks like Lauderdale County scored on their first play.
They did 48 yards, and and then the next drive, a 3 and out, and then Lawrence County forced 4 turnovers of them last night. Awesome. So, Again, there's some tackling things they got to clean up as well. But, again, I'm not going to read too much into it because it just is what it is.
Well, if you're struggling with tackling in your jamboree, or if you're perfect at tackling week 1, you probably got some problems.
Yeah.
I don't think if you're going to be at your best in your jamboree when it comes to tackling, you've got problems.
Yeah.
So I don't think that this is going to be something that carries too far into the year. That's something that kind of comes with being out there and making tackles.
Yeah, and we got Loretta's tonight. Yeah. And then Summertown, I think, is up at Columbia Central versus Battle Creek. And, of course, you mentioned next week. Excited to see what goes down over in Summertown, Battle of the Buffalo. And I got some trivia for you guys.
All right.
Kate coming in on Crazy Shorts Friday.
So it's called the Battle of the Buffalo. Why is it? Why?
It's Buffalo Road.
It is
Buffalo Road between Summertown and Lawrenceburg.
Very good, very good. So, I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah.
The trophy. What's on the trophy?
I don't know if I've ever seen the trophy.
I don't think I know if I've ever seen the trophy.
Well, there's a bison.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the trophy. Okay. Well, I've found out if it was correct. Okay. Buffalo Road was actually named after the Buffalo River, Buffalo Creek.
Yeah.
And they named the Buffalo Creek after the buffalo carp, not an actual buffalo.
So you're saying there should be a fish.
A fish.
So I'm saying.
Do we have a picture of a buffalo carp? Can we get this trophy redone?
That's what I'm saying, guys.
By the way, do you know what a more than one bison is called?
Oh man,
it's not bisons.
Is it just bison?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's one of those that's like the plural is singular.
I remember. It's funny that you say that. It just brought up a memory of I've had a bunch of teams called.
Yeah, let's throw one of those on a trophy.
Oh heck yeah!
That's a big fish.
Dude, that looks like a teddy bear, giant teddy bear face. No, it looks like a hippopotamus face on a giant freaking fish.
Yeah, so
I'm all for that, man.
So it's not really. I know it makes sense.
The Battle of the Buffalo Carp.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that'd be a little bit more fitting than a buffalo trophy, a fish trophy between these two cities. Let's get it going.
And actually, a Loretto faithful, me and him got to talking. And he's a big creek fisherman and he likes to float. He floats the buffalo. He floats the Duck River.
Yeah.
He floats a lot in kayaks and he really enjoys that. And he knows his stuff. And he got to talking to me and he was like, "Did you know this?" And I was like, "I did not." And when we got to talking, I was like, "Man, that's crazy."
That's a great.
So
good.
Wow, they can live from 120 to 140 years.
Yeah.
So these things have...
And they'll live for 2 days in my belly.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Just because of natural,
Yeah.
Makes
its way through.
So in saying that,
digestion.
I do hope Lawrence County takes home the Battle of the Buffalo trophy.
Oh man, we should get one of those singing fish.
Yeah.
And just put Battle of the Buffalo ... carp.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Wow. Well, look at Kay breaking out some investigative reporting.
Yeah.
I'm as far as trivia goes, I've been on the lower end. Michael kind of takes.
Listen, if there's useless information, I am here full of it. Yeah.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean, AJ?
Yeah, I do. Which is why we love you. You're getting better.
Yeah,
You're getting better.
But anyway, they do go to Summertown, and we're hoping for a good week 1 up there for Lawrence County and Summertown in that Battle of the Buffalo. I know I've seen the shirts. I know the as far as the student body and the SCA groups, student government. The student sections, they all have a good time. Fans have a good time. So looking for great nights there. Who's Loretto got week 1?
They're on the road at Cornersville.
Great place, by the way. Fans are incredible. It's a very intimate atmosphere. That should be a lot of fun. But middle school football, we had Loretto Junior High, which a lot of people, judging by our comments, just to clarify, we're not insulting anybody. Just to clarify, when it's football, because they do get Leoma.
Yes, they do get the
so it's
kids
South
from Leoma.
Lawrence and Leoma. So when they combine, it's Loretto Junior High. But everything else, basketball, volleyball, baseball,
South
softball,
Lawrence
will be
and
South
Leoma.
Lawrence and Leoma.
Yeah.
So we had some comments like, "Where's the South Lawrence game?" Like it's actually Loretto Junior High. So y'all will catch on. You know, we'll do our best to maybe clarify a little better this time around. First, what's their second game? Right?
Yeah, second game.
So that's right, because of storms.
They start,
over at Columbia Academy. But they played last night. Summertown played. Both teams lose. When I saw a score, I didn't know if that came back.
I think Lewis
both teams had a tough
of
competition. Yeah. Obviously, Mount Pleasant coming in, and the speed that they have, and man, they were able to show that off last night in tremendous fashion. And the kind of the same story with Summertown at Lewis County. I mean, the great football tradition they have at Homewald, and it bleeds down into the middle school level.
Yeah. I was up in middle school volleyball yesterday, and actually Summertown volleyball had a pretty one of their closer matches with Etheridge.
I'm telling you, Etheridge is sneaky good.
They got good athletes there.
They surprised.
Really
they somewhat surprised me, and great job to them and the players there. And man, they really surprised me and played very well for them 2 sets. Summertown ended up, taking 2 sets or both sets. Well, in the first set, I know they got down somewhat late, and Coach White had to call a timeout. I mean, they're somewhat late, and they ended up taking control and winning it. But yeah, I was there yesterday. For another middle school volleyball match. I think Summertown remains undefeated on the season. So
I think South Lawrence is too. When played last night against Collinwood and got a good sweep right there in 2 sets. So awesome. And I believe Kaufman had their first or maybe their second volleyball game of the week last night, and they got a sweep as well. So
and shout out to
they were.
Ava Scott Garland, Leah Dixon on the call for that game. Both of them did really well.
They were with me. They were with me at Etheridge, and yes, they did very well. Yes, I was thankful they were up there, and shout out to them. And as I was, which they did. Sorry, I had 2 thoughts at one time going through my brain. They did play for Coach White when she was at Kaufman. So they made several comments on how she coached and things they were able to relate back to and that sort of thing. So they did a great job. And Kaufman played. I think they went Tuesday night over somewhere in Coffee County.
I think they played
pretty far.
That's Franklin County.
Franklin County.
Yeah, they played North Middle School there in Winchester.
Okay, that's where it was.
Yeah.
Pretty decent drive over there, and then come back home this versus Harris last night. So,
yep, absolutely. Well, guys, that will get. We've got Jamborees tonight, and then this time Monday, we're talking actual football.
I would say an actual high school volleyball. I mean, it's about to really get going. If you didn't think your head was spinning like crazy this week, wait till next week.
Yeah, we'll really start to get into that. Well, coming up next here, guys, we got a lot to talk about on the national side. Apparently, Jaylen Daniels isn't focused on the NFL season. Plus, we had a great game in the Field of Dreams game last night. We'll break all that down. We return here on X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. a family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Your health begins with one important question. Got primary care? At One Stop Medical, our experienced team of practitioners is here to care for you and your entire family. From routine checkups and everyday illnesses to life's unexpected bumps and bruises and even greater health challenges, we'll be with you every step of the way. Because quality primary care isn't just about treating you when you're sick. It's about helping you to live healthier every day. One Stop Medical. Primary care done right. Proudly serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back to Exports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen. And it's funny, it's almost like you're watching the sausage being made, because it's like every day there's something new back here. Like we got a screwdriver this time, and we still got this bad boy, but all of this is new. They're working on a building, which is why you're hearing. Come on!
It's like when you want to show something cool happening, and then it stops right when somebody gets there. Yeah.
Is it the movie Kingpin, the bowling movie?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of lookalikes. Yeah, there went. So out there. Yeah, guys, let's get into the news nationally. This Jaylen Daniels story is an absolute. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's an absolute mess to break it down for those who do not know. So Jaylen Daniels, former Heisman Trophy winner over there at LSU. He wore the number 5. He won the Heisman Trophy. The LSU
and the ReliaQuest Bowl. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Let's remember what Tennessee did when he was a quarterback there. So he wore the number 5. Joe Burrow wore number 9. LSU, I think their policy is they only give out retired numbers to Heisman Trophy winners. So before Daniels and Joe Burrow, there was Billy Cannon. So Billy Cannon, I think it was 20.
20 or 22
is the only number they've retired. So but you've got to be out of school X amount of years. So Brian Kelly said they would not give number 5 to anybody else. Same with Joe Burrow. Nobody else is going to get number 9. No one's wearing number 9 right now. Lane Kiffin did not know this, or basically knew it, asked permission, got told no, did it anyway. So they gave it to their star cornerback, 5-star DJ Pickett. Not necessarily Jaylen Daniels, but his mother, who's his agent, and his team are issuing a cease and desist of any NIL for Jaylen Daniels at LSU, and they want their replica Heisman Trophy returned, and which is where LSU is saying, no.
Yeah.
We own number 5. We own that trophy that was given to us. Deal with it.
Yeah, this is such a dumb situation to begin with. I mean, first off, who told Jaylen Daniels or his mom or his team? When I hate that term, because nothing good has ever followed someone's team. Does he just own the number 5?
Right.
I mean, because this is sure seems that he thinks he does. He spent, 2 years at LSU? He wasn't...
2 years, yeah. He transferred from Arizona State, which, if you remember, because I was watching some stuff, I'm like, I knew something happened to Arizona State. Like, basically, when he announced he was going to LSU, there's videos of Arizona State, of his teammates, cleaning out his locker, putting it in a trash can and putting it outside the facility.
Yeah.
That's how much he was hated at Arizona State. And a lot of that was stemmed from his mother and the way his team did things over there in Tempe.
Yeah. And again, he was, I think success is a bit objective, but he won games at LSU. He won a Heisman Trophy at LSU, but the one narrative I've seen is people trying to compare this to a Joe Burrow's type of scenario.
He's not Joe Burrow.
He is not Joe Burrow.
National title.
He's undefeated, perfect. Yeah,
MVP. He's an absolute legend there. He just didn't come in because it was convenient, like Jaylen Daniels.
Right. And he's been out, like you mentioned. He's been out longer. Than Jaylen Daniels. If that even...
Yeah, exactly. They haven't even retired his number.
I was about to say. I would say, if there was anybody that would get their jersey retired while they're still wearing it, would have been Joe Burrow. They love the guy.
Right.
But this is just... And to get mad because they gave it to another player... I would find that kind of cool in a way to kind of pass the legacy of the number on. And this isn't like it was some walk-on. This is a former 4 or 5-star recruit in DJ Pickett.
Going to start for them.
Yeah. This isn't a bad player whatsoever. And who knows, maybe he has a great career in the number and gives it some more kind of notoriety at LSU like the numbers 7 and 18 have there.
I may understand, Daniels may have a like going to the point of, hey, I would,
or maybe if the guy's last name was Daniels, so you could have that.
Saying like number 5, try if you could keep that at the cornerback position, or you know what I mean, something, but not to the extent of this. It's kind of like it's just childish to me. And of course he's. Or what Pickett says, he's wore his number his whole life. He was promised by LSU that he would get this number, and then here comes Jaylen Daniels. Well, I wore this number. Well, who cares? I know you. Yes, you did. Like you mentioned earlier, yes, you did win a Heisman Trophy there. Yes, you did play a couple years there. But at the end of the day, you're a commander. Be where you're at and take care of your business now.
Exactly.
Be thankful for where you come from, but you know what I mean? I just don't. I don't understand to an extent of how something like this can go.
Well, Billy Cannon right now is the only fully retired number at LSU that cannot be worn again. There are a couple other ones that are also retired, but at a school that is as big in football as LSU to only have one number retired. Dude, you coming in and playing for 2 years and winning the SEC West 1 year and winning the Heisman Trophy the next year, I'm sorry, but that's not worthy in my mind of getting your number retired, nobody ever wearing it again.
Right. Exactly. And like I said, it might have been one thing to say, for him to, just say, hey, I'm not telling you to retire. I ain't gonna go that far, but if you could just keep it at the quarterback position or something like that, just a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not this far.
Well, when did it become a big recruiting pitch of a number? Like, hey, we'll promise you the number 5. And because I know with Tennessee, that recruit that Tennessee just got out of Chattanooga, that he was promised the number 0. It's like I didn't know that was something you could sell in a recruiting pitch, but hey, people have their things, and if you can,
I guess so.
If you want a number, I guess you can get it now.
It's a wild story, and I think there's just we complained about it a lot on Wednesdays. There's a lot of adults not acting like adults when it comes to this, and if I'm a Washington Commanders fan, just like if I was a San Francisco Giants fan, Tony Vitello is talking about something that happened at Tennessee, and my starting quarterback who had a great first year, second year sucked because he was hurt and he digressed a little bit, and I hear this news, and you're supposed to be in week 2 or 3 of training camp. I'm not a happy camper with you right now, that this is where your focus and your team's focus is right now, not on getting better on the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
that's a very good point.
that's what the crazy thing is. He should be worried about getting the Commanders ready because they had again he had that great first year, really regressed last year. He should be working on getting things better for this year. And now I feel like this has also gotten a bunch of unwanted attention towards him. Because, again, I don't think this is necessarily something he's just sitting up at not plotting. It's like, LSU.
It's his mom.
Yes.
His mom is his agent.
And I feel like that's getting him a lot of negative publicity.
Which, by the way, like when your parent or a family member is your agent.
Terrible idea.
Terrible idea, mainly because it's almost like church and state. You got to separate family and business.
Yes.
And because dirty and bad things can happen. And it's just like you said, Mike, I don't think Jaylen Daniels actually is spearheading this, but his name is attached to it. So that attention goes to it. And it gets to the point it's like, again, this is an unnecessary distraction caused by his mother. Where, hello, dude, if you're going to do this in July.
Yeah.
Don't do it first part of July, June, or even in spring practice when you see the guy wearing number 5. Take care of it then instead of waiting till August when you're a couple weeks away from meaningful football games to do this.
And this whole thing stemmed because LSU has got a new guy wearing the number 5, and they're going to sell that jersey to fans, and that player's going to make money off of it, not Jaylen Daniels, who is in the NFL making millions of dollars.
If there's any fan base you don't want to piss off,
it's those crazy Cajuns down in LSU.
Yeah, Death Valley will be death for you too if you go down that road. Well, guys, last night we had the Field of Dreams game. Dominant win by the Phillies. A couple short bombs in the game. Wow, it's amazing what the Phillies, after a rough start, have kind of really started to come back. They're starting to challenge the Braves there in the East. They certainly, if they don't win the East, will be one of the couple wild card teams are starting to cement their way. They can't get to the top of the wild card because the Cubs keep winning. But man, good performance by them last night.
Yeah, Schwarber 2 bombs. Arias had 3 hits. Brandon Marsh had a good night as well. And like you mentioned, AJ, man, the Phillies. They've been really good. And I think the most important thing, they got a really, really good start from Aaron Nola, who had struggled. I mean, his ERA is, in the upper 5s this year. Gave up 1 run out of 5 innings, 9 strikeouts. Really, really quality start for him. And for Minnesota, man, the offense just didn't really show much. And they've got so many guys. They've got the Josh Bells, the Byron Buxtons, Royce Lewis, all these different guys.
They got a lot of pieces. They do.
And they had hits. I mean, let me see if I can get a 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Just 1 run to speak from that.
Yeah. And, after a 9-19 start, after a 9-19 start, the Phillies fire their manager and turn to Don Mattingly, and he's there now. And since then, it's been very good in Philadelphia, to say the least. And they're on the heels of Atlanta. Of course, Atlanta controls the East as we speak, but anything can happen as we get down closing out the final. I don't know. 40, 50 games left in the season. Anything can happen. So, with the Field of Dreams game, Phillies did take that game 7-1. That one Schwarber ball, man, I don't know if you've seen it.
Bounced off the glove.
It would have been a home run. It was over the wall, but the right fielder for the Twins.
Yeah, I think it was Luke Keeschel, the one that fell.
Yeah. Golly, I thought he had it robbed. Well, the wind was such a factor. I was watching.
Yeah. It's windy.
It's flat.
It's a windy place.
Yeah.
The wind carries.
You could tell he was having trouble with it from the get-go. You could tell off the bat, it took Schwarber 10 seconds to drop his bat. He didn't know if it was going to be fair, what really was the ordeal there. And Keeschel had it go right off his glove about a foot over the wall. And for Schwarber's second bomb of the night, Marsh hit a home run. I think the Twins, their only run come on a solo shot to left field. So first game in Iowa in a couple years, and I think next year it's going to feature the Red Sox and the Royals.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that they're doing different teams every time because
sure.
you don't want to we're going to do Red Sox Yankees and we're going to do Cubs Cardinals. Like let's switch it up. Let's get everybody a chance to play
also,
in this game.
I like that they're not necessarily rivalry games because I always go back to that Yankees White Sox game from a couple of years ago.
It was amazing.
Those weren't rivals whatsoever. They were just two good American League teams.
And I don't know if
put on a great game.
If I'm. I thought I seen a report or something about how that first year might have been the two oldest franchises.
I think that's what it was.
It might have been for the first two was the two oldest franchises, so they went with that route, the Yankees and the White Sox, and then ever since then they have the Cubs and the Reds played, which is somewhat of a
we were talking off air, like they didn't play last year because they were switching locations to make it a more permanent place, so they don't have to build this up every year for one game, tear it down and do whatever, which is because it's not the actual Field of Dreams field. That's a separate part of that property, but this is their field. I'm like, now you got a permanent, take advantage, play a college tournament there every year, one of those early season, bring in some Big 12, SEC, Big 10 teams, play it out on the field. If the Iowa, I don't know what the Iowa High School Association is called, your state tournament should be there every year, or at least your state championship games should be there every year.
Imagine that. You're a senior in high school and you're going out to play your last game at the Field of Dreams.
It's
in the name.
Like
it's
WWE.
what dreams are made of.
We're printing gold.
Oh yeah,
right here. We're printing money. Just making it rain.
Because it can't be crazy. Like the uptake can't be too outrageous that it wouldn't. You wouldn't touch it the rest of the year.
Glorified the way it looks. It's a glorified Division I baseball field. It's what it is.
You're right.
It's not crazy. It's like you said, upkeep shouldn't be
insane.
Terrible.
Because it's not a full big league ballpark in the middle of downtown New York.
Yes. Yeah, and down the right field line, probably about another, I don't know, 1,000 feet past, I guess, is the actual field and house from the movie.
From the movie.
So that's so it's somewhat it's not like the park they've made. The park they've made is 20 miles.
I'm about to go on my Field of Dreams.
It's somewhat close. And I did see Roger Clemens and his son Cody Clemens have a catch, and they filmed that, which was very awesome. So that's
what baseball's all about. I saw Byron Bucks and his son out there having a catch before. So
and something else too. I always. And the throwback jerseys and the old school look, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm always a fan of that.
Well, guys, before we go to the weekend, Kay broke out some trivia. I'm going to break out some trivia now. Give me the top 10 most home runs by a designated hitter?
Ooh. All right, so let's use context clues here. The universal DH has not been a thing for very long, so let's think American League teams. Big Poppy's got to be number one.
He is number one. 531 home runs as a designated hitter.
Okay.
And he is leaps and bounds above the field, like crazy leaps and bounds above the field. Remember, these were done as a designated hitter. And he's got some not as a DH because he started off as a first baseman with the Twins.
And see, that's I'm going to go. If a guy like Jim Thome wouldn't have had a bunch of home runs as a first baseman.
He is not. He is 14th all time with 182 home runs as a DH.
Okay.
How about and he might have been strictly a first baseman, but New York Yankee Mark Teixeira?
He is not on this list, not even in the top 25. I think you're right. He was strictly
a first baseman. Okay.
And that's going to be the tricky thing is
let's
baseman
go,
versus DH. Yeah.
Let's go Miggy.
Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera?
He would have probably been just a DH later in his career, I guess, because he played the hot corner at third.
But he also played a lot at first.
He did play a lot at first.
So he is not in the top 10. He's not even in the top 25. So.
I feel like DH is kind of a tough position because you don't really think of them as much. Is a guy like Nelson Cruz in here?
Fourth all time, 263 career home runs.
I was just sitting there thinking, like, let's just think of guys that hit home runs and do nothing else.
Speaking of Nelson Cruz, Beltre wouldn't have been. He played third. He held that
mainly at third base.
He held that down.
Like a Jose Bautista being there.
No,
I'm
he
gonna
was an
have to go.
outfielder.
I'm gonna have to go with staying in Texas. I'm gonna have to go with Joey Gallo. Is he down there at around the 100?
Not.
No.
He was mainly an outfielder.
Okay.
This is kind of tough. Are there any National League players on here? Like, is Kyle Schwarber on here?
Kyle Schwarber's 14th.
Okay.
He only has, he is not. He's 20th with 131 as a DH.
Okay.
So he has 377 career homers, but only about roughly a third or more
as a DH.
As a DH, because did spend a lot of time
in left field.
For the Cubs, Nationals, and Phillies before more permanent DH.
Hanley Ramirez?
Hanley Ramirez? No, not in the top 10.
I don't guess Manny would be either, would he? No.
Did Albert Pujols? I'm trying to think of his Angels days, but I guess he was mainly first.
Yep.
He's NL. He's NL.
Because I'm just trying to think of big home run hitters.
I guess let's go with he'd been NL, I guess. Fielder.
Fielder.
Yep, not on there.
Which he played.
His dad had the exact same amount of career home runs. Like,
I guess
exactly.
I guess that's 400 or 500 something. I guess.
Yeah.
Which I guess he was he was at first base a lot.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Number 8 all time, 220 career homers.
Good one. I didn't even go. When you said that, I thought of Bautista.
Yeah,
but he ain't gonna be.
It's funny. Encarnacion has the second least amount of games as a DH in the top 10.
Wow. I mean, he hit the ball hard.
Yeah. Mainly a third baseman in the NL until he switched to the AL.
Carlos Delgado. I think another Blue Jay.
No, it's mainly an outfielder. Or in first baseman.
And first baseman. Yeah. Carlos Pena. No. All right, let's get to.
There's a current.
Carlos Santana.
There's a current one on there.
There's a current guy. I'm looking at the list. There's only one current guy. He's sitting at number 2 all time. There's only one active player in the top 10.
Is it Salvador Perez?
No. Catcher. He's mainly been a catcher.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Catchers and first baseman, guys that are typically put at DH.
Would it be Giancarlo Stanton?
No.
Because that's kind of what I was thinking a little bit too, with Stanton, but
not in the top.
Bit of time
not in the top 25.
Golly. Good bit of those early
No,
years.
he's 13th.
Okay,
186.
so not too far out.
Yeah.
He might be able to get up in there if he can have a couple good years.
You guys just want me to tell you?
Give us a team.
Well, go. Yeah.
Number 2, he's with the Dodgers.
Oh, really? It's already Shohei?
307 career homers as a
DH. That's insane.
I
mean, I guess he only.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't really think of.
I mean,
we went straight to the AL side of things, and we didn't even think of it.
So I'll just give you the rest of the top 10. Number 10, Travis Hafner, 213 home runs. Number 9, Jose Canseco, 217. You mentioned Encarnacion. Don Baylor, number 7, 225. Harold Baines, number 6, 244.
I don't think of him as a crazy power hitter, but I guess so.
Yeah. Well, I think most of his homers came from that spot. The consummate, the guy that defined the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Oh, Edgar Martinez.
251 home runs as a designated hitter.
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
You got
Victor.
Nelson.
I'm thinking of Victor Martinez.
You got Nelson Cruz. Number 3, Frank Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know.
The big herd, 209. Most people think of him as a first baseman, but he did.
He played a lot of DH.
Over half of his 500 plus home runs came as a DH. He sits there at number 3 with 296, and then you got Big Papi with 531.
Wow. How many career home runs did Big Papi have? 6 something.
6 something.
He didn't get to 700.
Yeah, no. But again, like the first 2 or 3 years, he was at first base, and then when he got to Boston, he was just primarily
DH.
A DH. Well, guys, love stumping y'all with some trivia. Can't wait for the Buffalo Carp rivalry.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get the singing fish, but the Buffalo Carp. We'll hand it out ourselves. But for Kate Schultz, Michael Marks, I'm AJ Good. Next week, we talking real games.
Let's go.
When we return, X Sports Live, brought to you by C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.